welcome. Don't do anything you don't feel comfortable doing. This is all for you and your baby. So if you have a block, we're just going to start in easy seated position. You can go ahead and use that block, or if you're comfortable on the floor, that's fine too. We're just going to put our hands into a nice baby mudra, and we are just going to start out with 10 easy breaths. Don't think about counting out the breaths. I just want you to inhale as much air as you can in, sip it in, and exhale as much air as you can exhale out. Just focus on the breath. Lovely. Nice and easy. I'm going to do a seated cat-cow, the spine, and I want you to reach out, inhaling, taking what you want for your baby, exhaling, curl the spine in, bring it back to baby. Just going to do this 5 times. Just light and easy, warming up the spine. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Moving the block to the side, sitting on the floor again. We're just going to do some body rolls. We're going to do 5 to each side, and I want you to go nice and slow and be very gentle with the neck especially. And I want you to just let the breath be. Let the breath go where it wants to go. Beautiful. And let's go to the other side, even things out. Keeping things nice and easy. Closing the eyes, if you like that. I'm going to do these kundalini pull-ins. That's what I like to call them. I want you to reach out and grab what you want and take it, and pull it back in, pull it to your baby. What do you want for your baby? I want you to breathe as you reach out and then exhale sharply as you bring it in. I want you to think about what you want for your baby. You want your baby to be healthy. You want your baby to be peaceful. You want your baby to be happy. I want you to think of these things, affirm them now. What do you want for your life? Take it. And let's seal it with the affirming baby mudra breath. Nice and easy. Let's move into all fours. Let's stretch out the wrist before we begin. Just flipping the wrist over, looking at the palm, one side, going to the other side. Now go ahead and reverse the palms. Just giving a nice gentle stretch to the wrist before we begin cat-cow. With this cat-cow, I want you to really focus on opening, when you're in cow, the bum and vagina. And then when you're in cat, I want you to close the bum and vagina. Almost like incorporating a kegel into your cat-cow. Making sure you inhale as you look up, exhale as you pull it in. Nice and easy. Feeling that pelvic floor. Moving into what I like to call wag the dog. Just kind of want to move your spine in the kind of way a dog would if they looked at their tail. And just gentle, side to side, giving the baby room. Now just incorporating the cat dog, the cat cow, and the wag the dog, roll it out. Roll the whole body, incorporating all of that. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Really let your spine roll out and give your baby lots of room. Go ahead and flip the toes and move into a nice, comfortable down dog. I want you to make sure your feet are nice and wide, maybe wider than the hips. Feel what feels right for you and your baby. And I want to bend and straighten the knees. Bend and straighten the knees. Focus on lifting that pelvis up, lifting that bum up, giving the baby lots of room. And then we're just going to, nice and easy, nice and slow, walk it up to a forward fold. You can tent the fingers. If you need more space, you can use blocks. Just getting to a nice and gentle forward fold, not pushing too hard, making sure your baby has lots of room and your feet are nice and wide and your knees are gently bent. Go ahead and peel yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Raise the hands up. Go ahead and salute the sun and bring it back to prayer pose. Raise up again. We're going to come back down to a forward fold, nice and wide, tenting the fingers, and just walk it back again. Walk it back, nice and slow to downward dog. Bringing it into child's pose. I want your knees to be wide, maybe wider than the mat. Maybe if you're in your third trimester, you need a block and more support in this pose. Now we're going to get ready to do some rolls here. And we're going to roll from one side to the other, sort of making like a small circle with your hips. All right? And these rolls they're going to give some room for baby. All right? They're going to really just warm up the hips. We're going to go a few more to this side and then switch sides. Now going the other way, nice and easy. 2, nice. Making sure to breathe. Lovely. Back in child's pose and walk the hands up gently. And we're just going to sit here and accept what the universe has to give us. Just breathe. Walk the hands back down to child's pose, back to all fours, and pop up into a nice downward dog. Easy downward dog. Bend the knees again. Let's do 5 of these. Raise that pelvis. Nice and gentle. Lovely. And then let's go ahead after this one and walk it up. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Walking it up to a forward fold. Nice wide legs. You can ragdoll if you want. You can have blocks if you want. And then let's go ahead and peel it up, one vertebrae at a time. And just accept what the universe has for you. I want you to go ahead and turn on your mat, hands in baby mudra, legs wide. We are going to get ready to do some squats. We are going to do 10 squats in baby mudra pose. Focusing on the breath, focusing on yourself, focusing on your baby. Time now for just you and your baby. Lovely. Now go ahead and we're just going to put the hands to the knees and we're going to stretch to each side. Moving over, easy to the other side. Really feeling the stretch in the hips. Walk the hands down nice and gently to a very wide-legged forward fold. And we're going to roll it up. We're going to do some big body rolls here. So rolling it up and exhaling it down. I want you to really peel it up. And I want you to exhale it down. Very gentle, very easy. Working with your breath, working with your baby. Listening to your body. Lovely. I like to kind of massage the baby gently as I peel up. And then move the feet in closer, and we're going to come down to a really nice goddess squat. And I want you to really gently get into it. Don't force yourself, don't push yourself. Just get into it comfortably. Use blocks, use support if you need to. Just try to put your gaze up, your focus up a bit. Make your prayer for your baby. Make your prayer for a good, healthy, peaceful birth. Now we're going to move into a sort of modified pigeon, a seated pigeon, just to get those hips nice and worked out. And you can roll the ankle if you want, keep it flexed. Is what I like to do. Making sure there's room for baby. Just breathe. Going ahead and switching sides when you're ready. And you can pull in the grounded heel if you want to further the stretch, or take that heel further out if it's too much. Just make sure there's room for baby and you feel nice and comfortable. Going ahead and rolling it down really gently to your back. Pulling the knees, the shins into the armpits as much as you can. And let's just rock nice and easy, giving the lower back, which is probably, if you're like me, in need of a little massage. Giving that lower back that much needed massage. I love this. A lot of times I just roll out my mat and just do this. Just nice and easy. Then we're just gonna go to one side. I use a block under my head. If you have a pillow, that's fine as well. I like to put one hand on my chest and one hand on my baby and just be.